Welcome in to the USL Pro Weekend Review. My name's Nicholas Murray. Very pleased to be joined by David Wagner as we take a look back on the weekend's action in USL Pro, starting off with our new league leaders, Orlando City, who took a 1-0 victory against the Charleston Battery on Saturday night at ESPN's Wide World of Sports complex. Kobe Spann, on loan from FC Dallas, scored the only goal, and a really positive performance. I know Adrian Heath was a lot happier with his side after Saturday night's win.
I think so. I think in the first couple of games you saw there was a lot of things that Orlando needed to improve on. They came out, they were organized, they played better defensively. Obviously, anytime they play Charleston, you know it's going to be a physical affair. That said, they came out, they matched them with that physicality, and they scored a goal. The ball fell right to Spann, and he put it away. Job well done for only being on for 10 minutes at that point.
Well, certainly a good win for the Lions as they jumped ahead of the LA Galaxy too, who fell 3-0 on Sunday night to Sacramento Republic FC. Very impressive performance by the Republic, including first goals in USL Pro for Dakota Collins and Max Alvarez, and I think all the more impressive because it was coming off a Saturday night 2-1 defeat against Orange County.
Yeah, that's what stood out for me is they came out and they played an Orange County team which looked a lot better to me. And I think in their first couple of games, they really showed that they weren't quite on the same page yet. They needed a little bit more seasoning. They came out, they played well. Sacramento was a little off their game, but then for Sacramento to come back on a back-to-back and play such a comprehensive, organized game. And they didn't really show any signs of fatigue against an LA team who obviously wasn't coming off a back-to-back. Very impressive. And some big names in that LA lineup, too, that night.
Definitely were. I mean, Robbie Rogers making his debut. Chandler Hoffman already had a couple of goals for the Galaxy, but that Galaxy attack really was stifled nicely by the Republic's defense.
Yeah, they couldn't quite get it going that match. They had done so well up until that point in the first few games, but for Sacramento, very organized, much better performance. Obviously, an expansion team that has a lot of ready-made talent, and they seem to be getting a lot of chemistry going forward as well.
Well, elsewhere around the league, there were some late goals that caused some surprising results. Particularly, I think, the Charlotte Eagles taking a 2-1 win against the Richmond Kickers. Dayton also got a late goal to get a 1-1 draw with Rochester on Friday. Yep. And you also had some late drama in Pittsburgh as Wilmington held on for a 4-3 win. What was it that stood out particularly from those three games for you?
Well, for me, I was at the Charlotte game last week, and great performance by them to stay in the game, and it looked like the Charlotte team that did so well last year in that they stuck around, they were in every match last year, and a goal from surprise, Jorge Herrera right at the end. What a finish, what a finish. It was fantastic. He hit it so well, right in the upper 90, great shot. That's a big 3 points for them moving forward. You touched on some of the other ones. Wilmington, a great game. Obviously, Pittsburgh has such a talented attacking team, but for Wilmington to come out, match them goal for goal, and anytime that Pittsburgh pulled one back, Wilmington got one too. So very impressive performance of them as well.
Great job by Sammy Ochoa. Picked up 2 goals and an assist, including the game winner from the penalty spot in that 4-3 win. Now, Tuesday night, we do have some action to look ahead to as Oklahoma City NGFC travels to face the FC Dallas Reserves at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, the Energy coming off a very nice 4-0 win against Arizona United, who definitely looked the part in the first half. Great crowd in the stands, almost 3,000 at the Peoria Sports Complex. What did you take away from this game, David?
From an Oklahoma City standpoint, I think it was impressive. I think they've also come out similar to Sacramento and shown that they're a very organized, well-drilled team, even for being an expansion team. They have plenty of guys that have played in this league before, and I think they're going to be right in contention for playoffs all season. So very impressive performance. They have some guys that can score. They're very organized, so I think for them going on the road, this will be their shortest road trip of the season. I think they'll savor that. So I think they have a real strong chance coming in and taking some points there in Dallas. From an Arizona standpoint, I was very impressed. I've had the opportunity to go out there, spend some time with those guys for the turnaround time that they had to put this together. Not just on the field, obviously on the field they would have loved to have some more opportunity to get together. Not that they don't have some very talented players and a great young coach, but off the field, the fans in the stand, the atmosphere, what they were able to put together, absolutely fantastic. I just think there's huge things to come for that franchise.
Definitely appears like it will be. We hope you enjoyed this look back at the USL Pro weekend. We hope you join us on Friday as we take a look ahead to this weekend's action. Until then, for David, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.